It's time for something I've been asked for a lot. Hints about the Commander Masters Commander decks. Good morning, Magic. I'm Gavin Verhey from Wizards of the Coast. And next week, the 4 Commander Masters decks are getting revealed. Each of them contains 10 new cards, so there will be reprints and new cards alike to talk about. On Monday, you can watch Brian and Olivia reveal the 5-color Sliver Swarm deck over on Commander at Home, their awesome and relatively new Commander gameplay channel. Go check it out. Then on Tuesday, come on over to the weekly MTG stream as they show off all of Planeswalker Party, the Jeskai Planeswalker deck. On Wednesday, the good old Command Zone is showing off the Abzan Enchantress Precon, Enduring Enchantments. And finally, rounding things out on Thursday, the team at Loading Ready Run is going to be going through the wild 0-color Eldrazi Unbound deck. They're going to be fun reveals. Be sure to check them out. But to hold you out over the weekend and to get your speculation engines running, I want to do a fan favorite Commander deck hints. These are hints specifically about the new cards you'll find in these decks. And they might not have all the context, so take that into account. I've got 12 hints for you, plus a piece of art from each deck. Ready? Let's kick it off. Hint number 1. There is a card that is not a Planeswalker, which enters with loyalty counters. Hint number 2. There is a new card with the Adamant ability from Throne of Eldraine. Hint number 3. There is a card that can become a legendary 6/6 Nightmare God creature with Menace and Death Touch. Wow. Hint number 4. The colorless deck isn't just Eldrazi. For example, there's a new colorless Ikoria monster and a new Strixhaven Archaic too. Hint number 5. There's a card I love that was originally designed for Commander 2018 and cut, and it finally shows up here. Hint number 6. There's a new Titan modeled after the M11 Titans. Hint number 7. There's a card that turns Planeswalkers into birds. What? Hint number 8. There's a new impetus in the vein of the ones we saw originally in Ikoria Commander. Hint number 9. There's a legendary card for an obscure flavor text character we saw in Time Spiral Block. Hint number 10. There is a card named Guff Rewrites History. Go Guff. Hint number 11. There is a legendary creature that makes you choose a Planeswalker type. And finally, hint number 12. There is a mono blue Planeswalker that has never gotten a card before. And no, it's not one of the 9 Titans. Okay, so those are the written clues. Now, let's take a look at some pieces of art. First up is a peek at a sliver you'll find in this set, illustrated by Maxime Minard. Are those Bolas horns? I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong here. Next, this is a legendary character you'll find in the Enchantments deck, Narcy, Fablesinger, brought to life by Miranda Meeks in this gorgeous piece set on Theros. The Planeswalker deck is going to have some new Planeswalkers, and here's your first look at Teo, Aegis of Oasis. In this piece by Kieran Yanner, we see him on Gobakon, his home plane, but what does his card do? You'll have to wait and find out. And finally, for colorless, there's this truly spine-tingling piece from Eli Minaya, Ulamog, Kozilek, Emrakul, all in one place. This is just awesome. I'm excited for you to see this card, which has a great name to boot. I hope you enjoyed those. So what do these hints mean? Well, let the speculation commence. Post any guesses or thoughts you have below, and I know I'll be reading through them all. And then don't miss the previews when they kick off, starting on Monday. I'll talk with you again soon. And until then, have fun guessing at what these might be. You got this. Let's talk draft archetypes. Every 2-color pair in Commander Masters has an archetype. Of course, there are a lot of sideways decks you can draft 2 in this format, so you won't always be one of these, but it's a good handhold to grab onto. Let's start with white-blue. It's all about artifacts. Go wide with artifacts and get bonuses for doing so.